Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome, and thank you for joining us here today. I hereby call the Private Acts Committee to order. Members, please log in if you haven't, and clerk, please take the roll. Oh, I'm not in. I forgot. And we're logging. Good, everybody.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 members present. You have a quorum.
Thank you. And thank you all for being here today. Do any members have any personal orders before we begin? And Chairman Hall.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I think I join with you in welcoming some folks from East Tennessee. Don and Debbie Klein are with us, and I think, is their grandson your intern?
Yes. Joel. Where is Joel? There he is. Oh, okay.
Joel's hiding in
I
the
thought he
back
was up
there.
here.
So, yeah, we get to see Joel in the hallway, and welcome to the Capitol. Let's make them welcome.
Yes. Thank you all for being here. And yeah, we got to talk about 30 minutes a while ago with them, and great people. And thank you all for coming down today. So it's a pretty long ride from your area. So we appreciate you all being here. Anyone else before we go on? Okay, if not, we're going to go out of order a little bit. Chairman White needs to go first. He's broken line today, and a lot of people are upset about it. We're going to let him go anyway. Chairman White, would you want to present your bill? It's House Bill 1416 by Chairman White. We got a motion and a second. Chairman White, you are recognized on your bill.
Thank you very much, Chairman. I've been begging for forgiveness over here, but I make this very, very quick and sweet. The city of Germantown, the municipality of Germantown that I represent, is governed by a board of mayor and aldermen, and they have asked that the position of mayor go to a full-time position. And so what this private act would do, that if it passes out from us, then in May or August of 2026, it would go before the voters of the city of Germantown as to whether or not the voters actually want to go to a full-time mayor. And that's what the private act does.
Okay, thank you. And do you happen to have a resolution? Did you get a resolution from to go with that? Do we have one?
Let me see.
Yeah, we have one.
Yeah, here it is, right?
Yeah.
24R10.
Yes. Legal tells us we had one. So do we have any questions for the sponsor? Yes, Vice Chairman Sparks.
Chairman, let me ask you, how does the salary get set for the mayor?
Chairman White.
You know, you have asked me a question that I didn't ask. We'll go to the full-time. Let me see if it says anything in there. That may be to be determined, but I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, you could be
Chairman
like
Sparks.
a mayor I knew that the only time he ever come up here was because he wanted his pay raise. Just for the record.
Okay.
Thank you.
Chairman White, do you want to raise too, or?
Don't we all? Don't we all?
Any other questions for the sponsor? Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm gonna go out of session just for a moment. Go to legal. He has that information for us real quick. Going out of session.
Hello, Mark Dobie's Office of Legal Services, and it says here in the local bill, in a full-time capacity with the salary is going to be set by lawful ordinance by the Board of Mayor and Aldermen.
Okay. Thank you. And any questions for him while we're out of session? Okay, let's go back into session. Any other questions for the sponsor? Question on the bill been called, and everyone start voting and put it on the board, please. Okay, and will the clerk take the vote, please?
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 ayes and 0 noes.
All right, thank you. And the The bill passes and goes to state and local. Thank you, Chairman White, for
Thank
being
you.
here
Appreciate
today.
it, committee.
All right. All right, and now we're going back to our first bill on the calendar. And we have Speaker Zachary, and we got a motion and a second. And Speaker Zachary, you are recognized on House Bill 1410.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee. Members, this private act will allow Knox County Commission through 2/3 vote to dissolve the Technology Corridor Development Authority, which has run its life. It's been around since 1984. All the processes handled through that are duplicative, now handled with the Knox County Planning Commission. I'd be glad to answer any questions.
All right, thank you. And do you happen to have a resolution with your bill today?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I have a letter from the mayor, but I do not have a resolution.
Okay,
No, sir.
that's fine. Just highly recommended, not
Yes, sir.
required. But
I will make sure the Senate sponsor who is running point on this next time, I'll make sure that if I work with him again. they'll
all
know
right,
that.
thank you.
Thank you.
Any questions for the sponsor? Any questions? We're ready. Then we're going to ready to vote on the bill. We're now voting on House Bill 1410, and please put it on the board, please. Everybody voted. Anybody wish to change their vote? The clerk, please take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 ayes and 0 noes.
All right, thank you, and thank you, sponsor. And House Bill 1410 moves on to state and local government.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee.
Okay, next up, item number 3, House Bill 1406 by Representative Gant. Representative Gant, you're up and recognized.
Thank you, Chairman and committee.
We got a motion and a second, and House Bill 1410 is before us now properly. Representative Gant.
What this legislation does is it adds $1 to the county wheel tax. And this money will be appropriated for a new hospital that's going in there in Fayette County.
Okay, and let me ask you one,
And the
is it,
coun-
so
the
it's
county will actually
earmarked then for that?
The county will actually own the actual building the hospital's in.
Okay,
So this money's going toward to facilitate that construction of
Okay.
the hospital.
all right, thank you. So it is earmarked for that particular,
I'm sorry?
so it's earmarked for that then?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Do we have questions for the sponsor? Chairman Doggett.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And excuse me, is there a referendum to raise that dollar, or can your county commission do that just through resolution?
That's a good question.
Representative Gant.
This was actually, all we're doing is ratifying this request and sending it back to them to vote on at the county commission. It's not a referendum.
Thank you.
Okay. Chairman Doggett, do you have another? Okay, and we have we do have a resolution, right? I'm gonna go out of session just for a minute, and we do have a resolution or something very much like it. So I'm gonna go out and let legal explain this real quick. We're out of session.
I'm Mark Doby's Office of Legal Services. So for this, what we tend to like to have, as the chairman correctly notes, is a local resolution detailing that 2/3 of the locals have approved this, just so that they know that what we're doing on the Hill is what they also like what we're doing. So it looks like we have, the bill here ultimately would like to see a local resolution, that with the signature and approval from their 2/3 at some point, if possible. That would be helpful.
Representative Gant, did you have a?
Yeah, it was my
Respond.
understanding you already have that.
I don't.
Mark,
Yeah.
can we go legal? Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't believe we do. We received language, but I don't think we have any signatures or 2/3.
We'll be
Okay.
glad to get that to you.
I think just a matter of signatures,
Yeah.
I believe, on it. Okay, thank you. And we're going to go back into session. And that is something you could get maybe before we go into state and local. They might want that and
Yes, sir,
get
Mr.
it, get
Chairman.
signatures and everything on it. Okay. And any other questions for the sponsor? And so anybody, okay, no questions? Question on the bill. So we're going to vote on the House Bill 1406 and put it on the board. And anybody wish to change their vote? Madam Clerk, will you please take the vote?
Mr. Chairman, you have 8 ayes and 1 present not voting.
Okay. And House Bill 1406 passes out to state and local government. Thank you, Representative
Thank you,
Gann.
Chairman.
And next item on here is item number 4, House Bill 1415 by Chairman Haston. And we got a motion and a second. Chairman Haston, you are recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. This private act does come at the request of a resolution from Chester County, one that I hope is on file with you guys. It adds motorcycles, side-by-sides, and 1-ton and heavier trucks to their motor vehicle privilege tax. With that, I'll be glad to answer any questions.
Okay, thank you. And yes, we do have a resolution, and thank you for that. And do we have any questions for the sponsor? Chairman Doggett, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Does Chester County currently have a wheel tax in place?
Chairman Haston.
Yes, it does. It's at $65.35. It doesn't change that. It just takes this exemption away that was previously on file.
Chairman Doggett.
So just adding additional vehicles in?
Yep.
Perfect.
That's
Thank you.
Chairman Haston. Okay, thank you. Any other questions for the sponsor? If not, we're ready to vote on House Bill 1415. Madam Clerk, will you please take the vote? Okay, everyone voted. Anyone wish to change their vote? Madam Clerk, will you please take the roll? Take the roll, take the vote.
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 ayes and 0 noes.
Thank you. And House Bill 1415 passes out to state and local government. Thank you, Chairman
Chairman
Haston. Chester County. Okay, the next one up is item number 5, and Chairman Darby of my old committee, you are recognized. We got a motion and a second. Chairman Darby, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 1412 repeals an obsolete private act regarding the acquisition and operation of a nursing home for the county.
Okay, thank you. And we have a resolution to that effect, so thank you for that. And on file here, and having questions for the sponsor? Anyone? Okay, we're ready to vote on House Bill 1412. Madam Clerk, will you please take the vote? I'm sorry, will everybody please vote, and then we'll count them up. Madam Clerk, will you please take the vote, please?
Mr. Chairman, you have 9 ayes and 0 noes.
Okay, thank you. And House Bill 1412 passes out to state and local government. Thank you,
Mr.
Chairman Darby. And you have another one. The next one up is item number 6, House Bill 1414 by Chairman Darby again. And we do have a resolution for that one too. Got a motion and a second. Chairman Darby, you're recognized on this one.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. House Bill 1414 authorizes the county commission to appoint a minimum of 3 and a maximum of 7 members to the Board of Trustees for the Henry County Hospital District and reduces the frequency of regular meetings of the Board of Trustees from monthly to quarterly.
Okay, thank you. Got a resolution on file. Anyone have a question for the sponsor? Anywhere? Okay, then we're ready to vote on House Bill 1414. Please vote and put it on the board. And Madam, anyone wish to change their vote? Madam Clerk, will you please take the vote?
Mr. Chairman, you have 10 ayes and 0 noes.
All right. Thank you, Chairman Darby. House Bill 1414 passes out to state and local government. Thank you again.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and committee.
All right. That was pretty quick. Anyone have any announcements or anything before we head out today? Anywhere? With that, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn. Yes, motion to adjourn. We're adjourned. Thank you all for coming out today.